On October 30th, 2025, it finally happened. Winged pigs flew across the sky carrying a message of hope from Nintendo. A surprise announcement. After years of silence following 2.0, what Nintendo had stated would be the final major content update, many of us had turned our attention to, well, New Horizons, anticipating the announcement of a new game in the franchise, not a free update to the game we already know and love. But we were each of us deceived, for another update was made. In the studio of Nintendo, within the Animal Crossing team, 3.0 was forged in secret, one update to rule them all, that Nintendo announced would be released January 15th, 2026, and it's nearly here. Now, Nintendo may not have poured cruelty, malice, and a will to dominate all life into 3.0, but it is packed with some pretty cool new features and quality of life upgrades, which I'll be running through in this video. Let's start with one of the biggest new features. With 3.0, our docks are getting an upgrade, making room for a brand new resort hotel that'll be run by Cap'n and his family. The tourism scene is officially booming on our islands. It's likely that your island will need to be 3 stars to access this content, so now's the time to get that rating up. The gameplay for this feature is very similar to Happy Home Paradise, but it's completely free, which immediately makes it awesome. You'll be tasked with designing themed rooms in the hotel to earn hotel tickets and new currency you can spend over at the souvenir shop and buy some cool new items. And if you need to make room for those new items on your island, it shouldn't be an issue. Rossetti will be offering a new cleanup service in 3.0. With this service, we'll be able to choose between 3 options. I'll pick the area, just the beach, or the entire island. You can also choose to have what he cleans up stored away. This new feature is welcome news for those of us who've suffered through the torture of removing an entire island worth of flowers, one by one, when they've gotten out of hand. Never again. On to another huge feature coming with 3.0, Slumber Islands. The multiplayer experience we've been dreaming of, literally. Each player will be able to create up to 3 Slumber Islands, choosing from a selection of layouts and sizes, change the time of day and weather to their liking, and decorate using items they have available in their catalogues. The owner of the island can also invite resident villagers from their town to inhabit the Slumber Island. In contrast to Dreams, which can only be visited by a single player, Slumber Islands will be able to host multiple players simultaneously, and everyone will be able to terraform and decorate the island together, which should be easier with the new ability to strafe while terraforming. Lloyd is even at our disposal to instantly add bridges and inclines at our whim. It is important to note, however, that Slumber Islands are a feature that require players to have an active Nintendo Switch Online membership to create or visit them. As someone who lives to decorate in Animal Crossing New Horizons, I'm so excited for Slumber Islands, but I'm also nervous. I feel like this is a feature that has the potential to be so fun, but I worry that certain limitations mean I won't be able to utilise it in the way that I want to. If we can't have more custom codes, I feel that's going to limit how I can decorate the Slumber Islands. If we can only invite villagers who currently live on our island, I'm going to feel limited in the themes that I can use. If I was to make a Kid Core island, I might want Scoot to be there, but I don't necessarily want him on my main island. I guess my worry is that a lot of these features are really cool, and I just want to be able to fully utilise them without restriction. As well as new features, this update also brings with it a number of new collaborations. First of all, we have the LEGO collaboration, bringing with it a ton of new LEGO items that I've already been eyeing up for a future Kid Core island. These will be available via Nook shopping, much in the way that Mario items are at the minute. We also have a Legend of Zelda collaboration, bringing 2 new villagers, Minoru, a snooty deer, and Tulin, a jock bird, and a Splatoon collab, with Cece, a peppy squirrel, and Viche, a normal squirrel, returning with a change of design. All of these villagers can be invited using the compatible amiibos, so make sure to grab the amiibos if you're interested. Now, those new features are definitely exciting, and I can't wait to get stuck into all the new stuff the update is bringing with it, But honestly, I'm probably more excited for the quality of life improvements that are going to make the current features in the game feel so much better. First up, we have a massive upgrade coming to our storage space. Currently, we can upgrade our home storage to store up to 5,000 items. But if you're anything like me, this isn't nearly enough space. Playing storage Tetris gets old fast. With 3.0, we'll be able to upgrade our storage 2 more times to fit a grand total of 9,000 items. Not only that, but we'll now also be able to store trees, shrubs, and flowers. And I'm fairly confident I'll be maxing out that new storage in no time. Next, we have bulk crafting. Currently, crafting DIYs is a complete slog. You have to make each individual item one by one, which is okay when you're crafting something you only need one of. But when you want more, and I mean a lot more, it's painful. Fishing bait, I'm looking at you. With 3.0, when you're crafting at a workbench, you'll have a slider to choose exactly how many items to craft at once. And what's more, you'll also be able to craft from storage. No more digging around trying to find materials that you know you have somewhere. I think I just heard a choir of angels singing. Or maybe it was Joy-Cons everywhere breathing a sigh of relief. Everything I've talked about so far is what's coming in the free 3.0 update on January 15th, 2026. This update is available for all Animal Crossing New Horizons players on Switch and Switch 2. However, on the same day, Nintendo will also be releasing the Animal Crossing Switch 2 upgrade pack, which is a paid-for upgrade pack for the Nintendo Switch 2. This includes enhanced graphics with the game running at 4K, though the frame rate will remain capped at 30 FPS. It will take advantage of mouse controls for precision control during decorating and designing, and brings back New Leaf's megaphone, an item that allows the player to call for villagers using the built-in mic. It also increases how many people can play together online, up to 12 players, along with a new camera play feature. It's honestly wild to be talking about an Animal Crossing New Horizons update in 2026, but Nintendo really pulled a fast one on us. What features are you most looking forward to? Or what are your biggest disappointments? Do you think this is really, truly, honestly, for real, the last update? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to see what everyone's thinking.